Log into the demo site with the username admin and password sandbox. Under Site Administration, go to Grades, Grade Category Settings. Currently, under Available Aggregation Types, only Mean of Grades and Natural are selected. We need to ensure that the other aggregation types are available, especially Weighted Mean of Grades and Simple Mean of Grades. Click on the top selection, Mean of Grades, and holding down your Shift key, click Natural at the bottom of the list to select all the possible methods. Next, scroll down and click the Save Changes button. You should see Changes Saved. Click on the Home link in the breadcrumb trail menu bar, or you can simply click on the site name Sandbox to return to the site's front page. Click my Restored Course link to enter the course as the administrator. Click on the Participants link, then click on Clark Gable's profile image to enter his profile page. Scroll down Clark Gable's profile page and under Administration, click the link Log In As to assume his and the teacher's role for the course. Click Continue. Notice in the top left-hand corner it shows that you are admin user, logged in as Clark Gable. As Clark Gable teacher, you are able to set up your course activities and your gradebook. We want to add a few accessible activities to our course so that we can manipulate these in our gradebook. Turn editing on. Click the Add an Activity or Resource link. Add an assignment. Type Assign 1 for the assignment title, then scroll down and click the Save and Return to Course button. These are just dummy activities or placeholders for grades to experiment with in our gradebook. Now, let's duplicate the activity twice. We want to change the name of the second and third assignment placeholders to mimic a Moodle test and a discussion forum. Click the pencil icons next to the duplicated assignments to rename them accordingly. Don't forget to click the Enter key to make your name changes hold. You could very well have added an actual Moodle quiz and Moodle form, but this isn't necessary for this exercise. Now that we have accessible activities, we can continue to set up our gradebook. Under your administration panel, click Grades to enter your course gradebook. The default view of the gradebook is the Grader Report, which shows the enrolled students, profile pictures, and full names, their email addresses, and their course grade totals. In the top left-hand corner of the page, click the drop-down menu to move from the Grader Report to Setup, Categories, and Items. Let's start out by adding grade categories you might typically see in a course. Click the button Add Category near the bottom of the screen. Under the category name, enter Assignments. You want to change the default aggregation method from Natural to Simple Weighted Mean of Grades by selecting it from the drop-down menu. The simple weighted mean of grades will sum up any grade items in this category and average them by their point value. Click the Save Changes button. Now, repeat these steps to create a Discussions category and a Tests category. Finish the process by Currently, we have 3 accessible items in our course, but they are sitting outside of their grade categories. Let's move them into their corresponding category. You need to click the Move icons to move our grade items where they belong. When you click the Move icon, empty boxes appear below all the possible places where the item can be moved. Let's move our Assign 1 under Assignments, Quiz 1 under Tests, Forum 1 under Discussion, we can see under the Weights column that each grade category counts 33%, or 1/3 of the total course value. That's because we have 3 categories. Had we another category, each would be worth 25%. In a typical course grade category, values would vary. Let's change our category weights to mirror a realistic course. You can do this by clicking the checkbox next to each category to enter how much each category will be weighted toward the overall grade. Let's make assignments worth 50%, discussions worth 20%, and tests worth 30%. Click the Save Changes button. Good. Now we are almost set up. We now want to change our overall course category to the weighted mean of grades aggregation type. We do that from the grader report. Let's return to the grader report by selecting it from the drop-down menu at the top of the screen. You need to turn the editing on by clicking its button in the top left corner of the screen. You can click the gear icons to change the values and aggregation types for your course categories, including the overall course total. Click the gear icon under the course title, leaving the category title blank. Change the aggregation type from natural to weighted mean of grades. I also want to change the way our course total value displays. Scroll down the page and click the Show More link. Scroll further to reveal the grade display type, currently set as default real. Let's change this to letter %. Next, change the overall decimal points from 2 to 0. Click the Save Changes button. Okay, turn editing off. There, you're done. In the next video, we'll add some values to our assessments to see how they display.